Hello everyone and good afternoon. Let's begin for today's class. So I think that still many students are not joining on time. So this is not fair at all. So it is expected that you people have to join on time. I've been waiting for 5 minutes, but even for that 5 minutes also students are joining after 5 minutes. So it should not happen. If I have to keep admitting you, maybe for next 5 minutes also or first 10 minutes I have to spend for admitting you, so which may not be good. So therefore it is advised that all students must join on time. So I will wait for 5 minutes, but after 5 minutes if you are going to join, in that case maybe I may not allow you next time. So all you people just take care that next time you are on time for the class. Okay, so let's begin. I hope that all you people remember that what we people have done in previous class so far. So we people have discussed that introduction to professional communication. So I have already told you that all you people are going to become professionals, and to become professional means what? That you people are going to work with some of the organizations. So what's the purpose of taking education? So after taking education, uh, you'll complete your maybe 3 years 4 years course, and then you people will be looking for job, and you'll go through a certain procedure that is called recruitment process. And if you qualify this recruitment process, then you people will be selected for the job, or you'll get a job simply here. So, when you get a job, what kind of work you people are expected to do? So, what is the work of an engineer? In fact, it is said that engineer is a multitasking person. Okay, so I hope that you know the meaning of multitasking. So multitasking, you are expected to do number of duties or works or whatever the different roles you have to perform. So therefore it is important that you should know what kind of different roles can be performed by an engineer. And that's why in today's class we people are going to begin with our unit number one. So what is unit number one? Unit number one, already people have discussed in syllabus, that this is presentation skills. So you people are expected to give presentations on number of times and number of occasions. Maybe imagine that you people are working on a project. So you have to make it clear that you know the project very well, and maybe you have all concepts clear, or you have just thought on all sides. So what you'll do, you'll prepare one presentation and you'll give this presentation to your boss, or maybe to your department, or to the your batch, whatever it may be. So therefore presentations are part of your professional life henceforth. So many times you people are going to come across with presentations, and that's why this has been included in our syllabus. So not only on the occasion of project only, but maybe you are team leader, you are manager, so you are expected to prepare presentations and give such presentations in front of your employees or colleagues, etc. So let's try to begin with this unit. And in uh, unit number one, we people are going to begin with this pronunciation, intonation, stress, and rhythm. So these are some four concepts that we people will look, which are useful for presentation. In fact, you people have to understand that presentation is a skill. It is not maybe you cannot consider that you can handle it, or you can just get it, or later on you will try it. But if you are practicing from right now, you people will just get that skill developed, and at number of times when it is required, so that time you people can simply prepare nice presentations and you can deliver them. So in the beginning, let me know if the voice is audible to you people clearly, and as well as you just try to reply me if screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you all of you for replying. So let's begin. So we'll begin with the first term, that is pronunciation. So you people try to tell me, what do you mean by pronunciation? What is pronunciation for you? What do you understand of pronunciation? Any idea?
Uchchar.
Yes. Yes, you're right, Asmita, that we just utter words we use. Right now, I'm speaking with you people. So how I'm speaking? I'm speaking with oral communication in spoken words. So when I select words, I pronounce them, I articulate them, and because of that, it creates sound. So we should know how we people are going to pronounce words and sentences in language, especially in English. All we people have to understand that English is not our mother tongue, so therefore a lot of difficulties are there to understand exact pronunciations. And I'm sure that many of us, we people have studied or we know pronunciation since we people listen to teachers or any other sources. So learning pronunciation is the only one way that we listen. If the teacher reads like this, we also follow him. If teacher likes reads that, we people will also follow that teacher. And sometimes what happens that we came to know that we all are from rural background, and the teachers that we got, even these teachers were also not clear with their pronunciations, and they were not uttering words properly. So therefore what we people are having pronunciation today, even we also not clear with pronunciation. So what is the correct way, or what is the source we can say, which will ensure that we are pronouncing the words clearly? How we people can ensure, what is the source, how we can check pronunciation, from where we can check? Yes, Shubham.
By listening.
Yes, by listening, this is one way, but listening can be wrong also. Right now, if it is pronunciation, if I pronounce it pronunciation, if I say pronunciation, you people are going to say all pronunciation. So is it pronunciation or it is pronunciation? It is pronunciation. So this is one way, listening. But listening can be different, or if you are listening to different people, you will come to know different people pronounce words differently, and they, that may be one way, but their accuracy or correctness can be different. So I would like to suggest here, you people have to check pronunciation into dictionary. So yes, Sakshi, do you want to say anything?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So dictionary is the best way. Dictionary is the best source where you can exactly check the pronunciation of the words. And these days, right now, you people are having online dictionaries, or right now, you people are having online dictionaries. So therefore, immediately you people can check the pronunciation of that word exactly, and accordingly you can pronounce. So this is benefit, which is even available offline also. So you can download dictionaries, and whenever you think that this word is new to me, and I'm not able to pronounce it, or I cannot pronounce it properly, immediately you just put that word into dictionary and listen the pronunciation of that word and accurately try to pronounce. Okay, so with this, we people will see what pronunciation is. So pronunciation refers to the way in which we make the sound of words. So what is it? It is simply the way of making sound. So right now, whatever I'm reading from the screen, I'm making sound. I'm just uttering words. I'm just pronouncing them, and that is pronunciation. So proper pronunciation is the key to mastering the English language. So as I already told you, pronunciation is important, but as far as English is concerned, it is very much important that you have to be very clear about how to pronounce a particular word, and that brings accuracy in your pronunciation. What happens that we have the influence of mother tongue in the second language. So let's take an example of English. So English is not our mother tongue, I have already told you, but see, when we speak English, that time we get impact or influence of our mother tongue. Let's take an example of Marathi. So when we people speak English, or all Maharashtrian people speak English, all they have influence of Marathi on their English. So what is the difference between Marathi and English then? In Marathi, we pronounce all each and every word clearly. So for example, there is one sentence, uh, मी निबंध लिहितो. This is one sentence. So in this, each and every word, me, ni, bun, and the, all these letters we are pronouncing it exactly and clearly. But if you think, if the same sentence, if you see, I write an essay. So here you will come to know that pronouns like I or articles like an, they are hardly, you will come to know they are not pronounced clearly. So that is what is going to come next. That is intonation is next part. So that we are going to consider. So in English, if you listen English, you will come to know not all words are pronounced clearly, and so therefore it becomes important that you are having the exact idea which words you have to pronounce clearly and which words you should not pronounce clearly. Okay, so additionally I will give some tips also, so that you people can improve your uh, pronunciation. Okay, then without correct pronunciation, the vocabulary that you know will be less effective when communicating. So see that whatever the words you know, you may be knowing 1,000 words or more than 1,000 words, but you don't know how to pronounce them clearly. So in that case, it will be difficult for you to communicate whatever the words that you know, and their pronunciation may not be effective. You are talking to other people, but that is not effective talking. So therefore, you just try to improve your pronunciation. But I would like to suggest here that pronunciation is the later stage. First of all, you try to speak English first, and if you think that you can speak English, then you try to improve your pronunciation. So don't run behind right now pronunciation. Right now, you focus on improving your English first of all. And if you think that you can speak few sentences, then you think that how you can exactly pronounce them. So that will be the simply you can follow. Then it is always better to know fewer words and pronounce them well than to know a lot of words and pronounce them badly. So what will you prefer? Knowing more words and pronouncing them badly, or knowing fewer words and pronouncing them clearly? What will you prefer? Answer me. So what will you prefer? What do you like? Knowing much words,
No
many
fewer
words?
and pronounce them here.
Yes, exactly. You're right, Shubham. Knowing fewer words. If you know few words, that's fine. But you should pronounce them clearly, because that is going to make difference. And on the other hand, you know so many words, but you're not able to pronounce them clearly. So that will not be okay. So that is just a brief idea about what is pronunciation. I hope that all you people understood what is pronunciation and why pronunciation matters, because you people are going to become professionals. So next, you people are going to have communication with people not only from the same background, not only from Maharashtra, not only from your own locality. There could be people who are from south of India, who could be from east of India, who could be from north of India. So that is okay. That is in fact all people from India itself. You may come across with some situations that sometimes you people have to communicate with the people from across India or abroad, foreign people. So in that case, it will be again a lot of difficulty for you to understand their English, their culture, their intonation, and understand and communicate with them. So therefore, if your pronunciation is very clear, then you will not find that much difficulty. So therefore, we people will try to improve our pronunciation by listening correctly, and by checking them in dictionary. So for your listening, I will suggest on YouTube, if you are going to listen, if you want to improve your English, improve your pronunciation, then you people can just search on English speeches. If you search English speeches on YouTube, you'll get the number of such videos where you people can listen a lot of good Indian speakers, and their communication, their tone, their intonation, where you'll feel that you people can also speak such English and you'll understand. And this, there you people get subtitles also, because subtitles will help you to understand what that person is saying, and listening will help you to improve. So I hope that you people just search English speeches and listen every day one speech. As I've told you that you people have to listen English, so this could be a best source that you people can use for listening, for understanding, and for improving your English as well as your pronunciation also. So with this, we people will go to the next slide, and on next slide, we people will try to understand that how speech works or what is speech mechanism. So when I told that we people have to pronounce the words clearly, have you ever thought how do we talk? How do we speak? It is possible or it is only gift that human beings have got from nature. Okay, so it is because that we people could pronounce or we people could produce voice. Because of that we people can use or utter words, and all these things or all these organs or this diagram that you see, this is of speech mechanism. So people have to understand how do we pronounce words. So what happens usually right now I'm speaking or whenever you speak, what happens exactly? It is possible because of this air. That air passes as we breathe, as we inhale and as we exhale. What happens? Or when we speak, during speaking what happens? The air we take in and we air take out. We inhale and we exhale. And in that process, there is glottis. If you see here in the right hand down corner, that there are glottis in our neck here, if you could see. So these glottis, what happens here? When air passes through this windpipe, there is vibration, and because of this vibration we people could produce sound, and then we control that sound with the help of all these organs, and so that we can produce different sounds like k, k, p, bh, m, m. All these sounds we people are able to pronounce because of all these organs. So all these are organs of speech. So you people can see here, lower lip, upper lip is there, then lower teeth, upper teeth, they are also useful for pronouncing words. Then tongue plays major important role. Tongue is again having tip of tongue, then blade of tongue, then back of tongue, and then this is the last of tongue. Then here is alveolar ridge. So if you try to see to the back side of your upper teeth, there is alveolar ridge, then hard palate, then there is soft palate, ovellum it is called. Then there is ula, then pharynx, larynx. So all these are the organs. Because of this only, we people are able to produce sounds. And if all our organs are well, then you people can pronounce them clearly. Suppose that if there is problem with any of the organs, let's say the people who are having or not having tip of tongue here, you might have seen some people, they are not able to speak clearly because these people, they do not have tip of tongue, and because of this tip of tongue or a sharp tip of tongue, they are not able to speak clearly. They hesitate, they fumble, they mumble while speaking. Okay, so maybe you can talk of this. If there is problem with upper lip or lower lip, again there is problem for pronunciation or producing words. Or if there are no teeth in the mouth, again you people cannot speak with efficiency. So all these organs, they help us to pronounce the words. Okay, here nose is also there, so sometimes we pass air through mouth and sometimes nose also. So some sounds are nasal sounds. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, thank you. Then let's go to the next slide now. And on this next slide you people will see that how which sounds that we people use for English. Right now, we people are talking about English. So, as in case of your mother tongue, in Marathi, you people are going to have that mulakshar, all e, e, k to nya, something like this. So, all these sounds are in English, and don't consider them as spellings or letters. So, they are not alphabet. Remember, they are not letters. What are they? All they are sounds. What you'll consider them? They are sounds. Don't take them spellings. Don't consider them letters, alphabets. but they are sounds. So we'll try to understand all those sounds here, and then people will go to the next slide. Okay, so how many sounds you people see here? Tell me how many sounds are. Count and tell me. Is it visible? Screen? Is the screen visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So how
Yes.
many sounds you people are able to see here in this chart?
47.
47,
46.
44.
44.
46,
46.
44.
44.
44.
44, 44. Okay, so let's try to see how many it will be. 44. Okay, they're 44. So now I have another question. How many alphabets are there in English?
26.
26, sir.
26.
So there are 26 alphabets and sounds 44. So what do you think? What might be the case? So when there are 26 letters and 26 sound, that will be okay. That one letter produces one sound. But here, what is going to happen? What is going to be possibility that one letter is going to have more than one sound. So you people can take example of this. Letter C is there. So how you can pronounce them? If I give example, if I give example, you people are have to tell me how you are going to pronounce this. How you are going to pronounce it?
Car.
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 If uh, I give another example, how you are going to pronounce it?
Nice.
Knife.
Knife.
Nice. So you people think of the sound now. Don't consider spellings. You people think the sound. So here it is C. Okay, here it is C. You people were calling it, which sound is here?
Car.
K.
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 K. K sound. It is not K. It is K sound. And here is again C. And what sound you people are going to read it?
Go.
So.
Here it is so. You're saying nice. You're not saying k sound here. So what is going to happen? That one sound, one letter is going to have two sounds. Okay, and it happens because of this. In case of your mother tongue, you'll consider that only one sound is with one letter, and so there is no confusion, or there will not be problem with pronunciation. But in case of English, 26 letters are, and 44 sounds are. So therefore, there may be problem, but we will try to be clear with all those sounds. Now if you think again, there is different colors also. So if people will see the sounds in this yellow, they are vowels. Then sounds in this blue, they are long vowels. Then in this uh, brown, there is short sounds. Then here you people will see there are diphthongs. Then in red, they are all consonant sounds. Again in consonants, they are voiced consonants and some are unvoiced consonants. So I'll not take that much detail to you into that, but let us see that. We'll first of all talk about uh, sounds. So vowels and consonants. We all know that there are some vowels and there are consonants. So which are vowels in English?
A. I. O. U.
A, I, O, U.
Yes, we all know that A, E, I, O, and U. I think article. While learning articles, people have studied them well. So A, E, I, O, U. These are vowels in English. So you may be considering there are five vowels, but they are not. These are five letters which are representing vowel sounds. But in fact, you'll come to know that there are 20 vowel sounds in English. How many? 20. So let's try to see that all those 20. So first box, this is all pure vowels and these are diphthongs. So let's try to see. I will just pronounce the sound. You people try to understand it, or if you have a pen and paper with you, better you just try to note it down. This such kind of sounds, because it is going to help you to pronounce sounds clearly. Okay, just so let's begin. So, which is this sound? First of all, that we see, this is E. You people have to pronounce it E. And what kind of E is? Don't consider later. If you consider later, it will be I. But we are not talking about later. We are talking about sound. That I made it clear here itself. They are not letters, they are sounds. So this is E. And if you say example, here C. Is it visible? C?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is E sound, and which E? This is long E. These two dots, they indicate this sound is long. So when you are going to pronounce this word C, it is C. The E sound is long sound. So maybe in your mother tongue also, if you are having E sound, there are two E sounds. This one is, and another one is this. So one is raswa, one is dirgha, something like this. So here also you are going to have short and long. So which one this? This one is long E. Okay. Then this is also E sound. Now this is short E. Okay. And if you see his, you will come to know that it is short E. So while pronouncing there, it has to be realized. See, his. When I say see and when I say his, you'll come to know the sound of E, how I'm pronouncing. See, his. So this is short E, this is long E. Okay. Then we'll go to the next. This sound is called U sound. Okay. So for your understanding, this is U. Okay. So if you see later, put. So put, there is U. This U is short U. Okay. This is short U. Then here is two. Now here is also U sound. Now this is long U. When I say two. So U is a long sound here. When I say put, two. So this is short, this is long. Then let's go to the next one. What is this? Don't call it E. It is A, like this. If it is Marathi, you can call this A, like here. A. So you can see example given here, 10. Okay, this is 10. Then this kind of sound, it is called A. This is A, and this is weak A. Weaker, you cannot pronounce it for with emphasize. You cannot pronounce it with emphasize. So let's see this later. Ago. What is this? This is ago. So this is weak A. Then this sound, again this is A sound. What is this? This is A. Long A. This is long A. Try to read this. Her. Okay. Her. Here also you people try to remember, you are not going to pronounce this letter R, or R sound is not pronounced at all here. It is her. Okay. Her. So I will explain this again afterwards. Then next sound, this is A. Which sound is this? This is A, and this is long A. Saw. When I pronounce this word, saw is long A. Then next, this is A sound. A, like in apple. Okay. So read this later. Hat. When we say hat, there is A sound in between. Then next, again there is A sound. So there are three A sounds. This is weak A, this is long A, and this is strong so where you are going to pronounce it strongly. Okay, here you are going to pronounce it weakly, here it is pronouncing long and it is strong. See, but, so when we say but, there is strong sound. Then next sound is sound. So see, when I say car, so there is after k there is sound, car, and this is long And what is this last one? Again, this is sound, but now this is short hot, swa, hot. So you can find the difference here. Okay. So I hope that all these vowels you got it clearly. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
If not, I think that uh, you people will just try to understand, because if you're going to use offline dictionaries or even Oxford dictionary you're going to refer, I'm sure that you're going to get pronunciation of the words in such letters, such sounds are given there. And if you're familiar with all those sounds, I'm sure you are able to read each and every word there. But if you don't know these sounds, it may be confusion for you. And in English, there is no any other sound apart from all these. So this chart is important. Okay, then after these vowel sounds, we people will try to understand next, and this is called diphthongs. So what is this? These are called diphthongs. So what are diphthongs? Diphthongs are made of two vowel sounds. In fact, this is one, but it is made of two. Which two? This one E and this one A. So these two make one. Okay, and it becomes one sound. And which is this sound? Can you tell me now? Which is this sound now? Which diphthong is this? Try to tell me. It is ear. Which sound? It's ear. Okay. So if you pronounce this word, it is ear, and sound is ear. Because we know this is E, this is O. So when they come together, it becomes ear. Okay. Then next, try to tell me this sound. What is this sound now? What is this diphthong?
A.
Yes,
A.
yes, it's A. You can take exam help of this. This is A and this is E. A. And when you say word, it's say. How you can pronounce it? It is say. Okay. Then good. Next. Now what is this? Which diphthong is this? It is
You are
simple. Yes, yes, you are. It's oo. Oo. Which sound is this? It's
or
oo. Yes, you're right. Pure. What is this? This is pure. Oo. That sound is conveyed by this diphthong. Then what is this?
I.
So you are going to take this and this. This is oi. Which sound? This is oi. This is o. Yes. And this is e. Oi. Okay. So boy. So here you are getting oi sound. Then next, this is o u. Okay. O. This is so. So for your information, there is no o sound in English. What you are going to pronounce, it is o. So. Okay. So this diphthong is o, and if you say so, it is o. Okay, similar to o, but not the o we have in Marathi. That O sound is not in English. It is O. Okay. Then what is this?
Air.
Air. Yes, you are right. This is A. This is A. Air. And word is also air. You are not allowed to pronounce R sound here. I will tell when to pronounce R and when not to pronounce R afterwards. But first of all, this chart. So this is air. Then what is this?
I.
Yes,
I.
I. Yes, I. It's by. If you see this word, you will come to know this I. And last one.
Ow.
Yes,
Ow.
ow. It is ow. Now. So after no, there is ow sound that is conveyed by this ow. Okay. So these are vowels, these are diphthongs, and all these are the next chart is this of consonant. So don't consider of voiced and unvoiced. You may not be able to make difference between voiced and unvoiced. Let it be, forget about it. But all these are uh, consonant sounds. So what is this first one?
P.
Yes, Shubham and everyone. This is not P, this is sound. So you should not call it P, but you have to consider it sound. So which sound people have to say it? This is
P.
P. Yes, P, like in pen. This is B
The
in
sound.
book. This is T.
T.
Yes,
T.
in T. This is D
The.
D.
in day. So what is this sound now? This is Ch. This is ch in chair. This is ch
J.
in chair. Then this is
J.
j,
The.
j,
The.
J.
j in jam. Not z. It is j. You are pronouncing j like this. This j. Okay? Not z. Though it begin with j, you have to pronounce it j. So this is j. Jam. This is
K.
K.
k in key. This is go
G.
in go. This is
H.
for. So while pronouncing fur sound in English, I would like to tell the difference. When you pronounce this sound in your mother tongue and when you pronounce it in English, there is difference. How you read this in mother tongue?
H.
This is fur. So when you pronounce fur in mother tongue, so that time what happens? Your lower lip touches upper lip. Huh. So what happens? Lips are closed and then sudden release of air through mouth. So that time, fuh. What happens here? Lower lip touches to upper lip. But when you pronounce this sound in English, so what you are expected to do? Your lower lip touches to upper teeth. It's fuh. Try to feel the difference. Your lower lip touches to upper teeth, not upper lip. So fur. Many of the students, many of the people, even they don't know that how to pronounce fur sound clearly in English. So fur, while pronouncing in English, you people have to touch your lower lip to upper teeth, fur, and then air should be released from upper teeth. So fur, fur. Is it clear how to pronounce fur in mother
Yes,
tongue
sir.
and how to pronounce fur in English? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it should be felt differently. Again, listen, I'm pronouncing. It is fur in four and fur. Marathi fur, that is different. Then, what is this sound?
Yeah.
It is w. W in very. Then, what is this?
Th.
It is th in theme. So, what is this?
D.
Yes,
The.
it is
The.
not the. It is the in that. We don't call that. We call that. So it is the sound. I'm not able to write well. So it is the. Then this is
So.
so. So in sun. This is
So.
the.
The.
Yes, the in zoo. So this is
Sh.
sure.
Sure.
Sure in she. Okay. This is again j sound. Vision. It is j. So this j and this j is different here. This is jan. This is vision. So it is j sound. Then m in man. Then n in no. Then this sound ng. Ng. Not g also. Don't pronounce g here. It is okay. So that is So in sing there is sound. So that sound will be pronounced by this. Then h. Then this is
L.
l. This is
R,
R.
r sound. This is
W,
w. And this
W.
one,
Z,
Z.
see, the word is yes. So this sound is
Y.
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 Yes, yes, all you people take care. It looks like j, but it is y sound. Okay, so these are the sounds. These are 44 sounds in English, and if you can identify these sounds, I'm sure that you people will try to pronounce each and every word clearly without any maybe having problems or difficulties. And if you have Oxford Advanced Dictionary, each and every word is given in these sounds so that you can pronounce it clearly. Or maybe I will try to show you with here online also. So maybe just 1 minute. So let me know if it is visible. Is this screen visible of Google?
Yes, sir.
So if you go to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, and if you try to search any word that you wanted to look for its pronunciation. So tell me a word. Any word, suggest me, that we people will look for its pronunciation. There is no word at all in English.
Birth.
Birth. So you people need to read this. Okay. So how will read it? It's birth. And here again, you are getting here two different. One is a British pronunciation and another is American pronunciation. So I already told you, because of this, you are able to listen uh, pronunciation also. So these two different pronunciations. It is birth and this is birth. So here b, then this is long and here it is th sound. What is this? This is th. Here b, long and in American r can be pronounced and th can be pronounced. So you should try to understand these kinds of pronunciations. If you are able to read this, you people will be able to pronounce words clearly. And to read this, you should know that what we people were looking earlier. Okay, so this one is the chart visible or no? Only
Yes,
Google.
sir.
uh,
Visible.
Okay, so if you are able to identify all those letters, you will be able to read that transcription. I hope that I should not spend much time here, because afterwards, by listening also, this is on your own, you can learn this way, and another way that you can listen also. So I think that here we people have talked about all those points. that you people are able to read it, that 26 letters in English and they produce 44 sounds. And what happens here, that one letter having more sounds, and here the people can identify how this one letter can have different sounds. So now this is letter A. Okay, are you able to see the presentation? Is it clear? Is the screen visible? Which screen is visible to you right now?
birth. Sir,
Okay.
Chrome tab.
Google screen, sir.
Chrome. Okay, I have to take you now to presentation. So is it now? Is
Yes,
presentation?
sir.
Okay, all right. So uh, one letter having more sounds, and that makes a difference and that confuses us. So let's now try to understand. This is now letter A. This is letter A. This is not sound now. So let's try to understand this letter A pronounces how many sounds. So you people tell me, what is this? This is name. So what is sound here? What is sound?
A.
Yes,
A.
it is A here. Now this is after. Which sound you got here?
A.
Yes, you got it. Ah. So same letter A is here. Which sound you are getting here? Hall.
All.
O.
O sound you
O.
are getting. Now same letter A. Man. Which sound?
A.
A.
A sound you are getting. Now again. Rare.
O.
A.
Air.
A.
It
O.
is air. Air sound you are getting. Again this is alert.
Oh.
Again
O.
alert here. Weak.
O.
Yes,
A.
weak is there. So you will come to know that letter is only one, but sounds are not same, or same you can identify from this also. So this OW, ow. So if you see here, it is cow. It is pronouncing sound ow. Okay. So you will come to know that here it is wow. Okay. Now you people tell me what is this?
Row.
It's row. It is not row. It is row. Okay. So it is bow. It is O again. So this is
Toe.
O. So if it is
Toe.
O, then you'll come to know that O is not O. Only O can be also so. So here it is so. If you think O comes, then O sound will be there. Now TO2. So it is not O, it is 2 now. So sound is O. Again, if you think, so GO, it is again go. If you think that TO2, not only 2, here T double O can be also 2. If you think this is 2, again, you people can think this TWO, this can be also 2, or this can be 2 also. So number of sounds can be there. So there is no fixed pattern that you people can follow for pronouncing words in English. Or sometimes if you are going to read by the, I think that some letters that you people have studied in your mother tongue, and if you are going to read some words like this, so how you are going to read it?
Nature.
Nature. Then how you are going to read it?
Future.
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 So I was teaching pronunciation, and then I asked one of the candidates how you are going to read it. He said it is nature. This is future. So is it, can we pronounce like this, nature and future?
No, sir.
No.
So
No,
there is
sir.
no fixed pattern that can be used for pronunciation, but only conventionally by frequent reading, by frequent listening, and by frequent maybe even practicing. Only people will be master pronunciation. So always listen English. So what I have recommended you for listening English, English speeches will be the best option from me. So people just try to listen. Again, another problem here it is that letters are silent in English. So you are going to see this. How you are going to pronounce it? I taught you articles.
R.
Over.
It is
Over.
It is R. So H is going to silent. How you're going to pronounce this?
Palm.
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 Which letter is silent here? Tell me.
L.
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 It is L silent, not P. Then
Listen.
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 Which is
Listen.
silent
T.
letter?
T.
E is silent.
Doubt.
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 Which letter silent?
B.
B.
S is silent.
Home.
It is home. Which letter
Home.
silent?
B.
B. It
B.
is not home. Okay. Then
Knowledge.
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 D.
Which letter?
A.
And
D. D.
D. So there are some silent
D.
letters also. If you think the spelling of psychology, it pronunciation starts with S and spelling starts with
C.
psychology.
P.
It
P is
starts with P. Okay. So when maybe suppose that anybody or new he has not read the word psychology, and if he's going to read the word and how you'll read, he'll say P psychology. Okay. So such kind of mistakes may happen with pronunciation. I think that now time is up, so today we are going to stop here. We people will finalize attendance and then we people will take pause here, but I think that for today's class so many students are absent. So let me see that roll number 5, are you there? Roll number 5 is absent. Then roll number 4, roll number 4 is also absent. 13 absent, 19, 20 absent, 22 absent, 29 absent, 32, 33, 34 absent, 37 absent, 45, 45 absent, 50 absent, 52, 53, 54 absent, 59, 60 absent, 61 absent, 64, 65 absent, 67 absent. Is there anyone? 25 you're present. I have not announced your name, roll number.
sorry.
Okay, so what we people will do in next class, we'll discuss again some points which I have left in pronunciation, and then we'll finish this remaining intonation and that stress and rhythm. So with this, uh, shall I end this meeting from my side?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining today. Let's meet in next class.